I think what makes our DP program stand out is the depth that we go into the classroom. We do not teach to the exam. We teach to the topic and the concepts. And when you teach to concepts and topic, the depth of understanding of a student is far, far greater.
Our approach to the program has remained to be learner-centric. So this gives a learning environment which is very positive, which is active, which is inclusive, and it encourages the learner to bring out their best.
I would say that Toddle is very conscious of what's happening in the DP space, and I see that the changes they make are pretty much aligned with the changes that are happening in the DP program. And our teachers use that a lot for planning, and the collaboration and the planning collaboratively has really got enhanced since they've moved on Toddle. I see a lot more of free sharing. I see a lot more of their learning experiences that are drawn as best practices from an educator to another. And I would say that's really been a level up for my teachers. Specifically for the DP students, I see a lot more agency. I see that they're not looking at this as a static interface. They sort of look at this as part of their learning journey. And I think that's the shift, where you don't look at this as a transactional platform of just looking at uploading something, but you also sort of say, okay, these are the ways in which we can look at our journey and improve and enhance ourselves from it. In the DP core, I would want to highlight the CAS program the most, because I feel that's where we made a maximum or the most momentous change.
Ever since we have got Toddle with us, we have kind of encouraged students to use it very actively to monitor their growth and their personal journey.
The most beneficial Toddle has been for me is in terms of CAS. We have tons of reflections to upload for different strands of CAS: creativity, activity, and service. And Toddle makes it really easy to sort of separate our reflections into the 3 strands and upload different kinds of evidences and materials, whether it's links, presentations, pictures, videos. So it sort of streamlines that process and makes it very easy for us to upload and our teachers to see those reflections.
When you open a portfolio, you will get to see the summary of what the student has done. That is the advantage of Toddle.
The whole progress of extended essay is tracked through Toddle.
You're working through 2 years almost, a year and a half almost, and then getting to this huge, big 4,000 words essay at the end of it. So it's a little daunting for a DP1 student. So we kind of break them into achievable goals, and that mind map, that flowchart of goals is on Toddle. It's made my life easier because everything now, the interface is really easy. So if I get onto the Extend Essay tab, everything is on the first page itself, like the status of the draft, the status of the RPPF, what has been done, what has not been done. Even now, the Turnitin percentage, the similarity percentages also come up right there. So I can reach the Turnitin report directly from the main page, which I cannot tell you how easy that is for me. And also, the search, like get to a student's profile right away and then see everything that I need on that first page has actually helped me, because we have a cohort of 108 DP diploma students actually. So I had to work through a lot of data, and now it helps because it's just right in front of me. So my life is so much easier.
The extended essay, there was a lot of organization in terms of where we could upload our draft, where we could upload our reflections, where we could upload other like academic journals that we had read, and our teachers could review all of these and give us feedback on Toddle itself, which also made everything very organized.
If you read the essays, they are excellent essays. The students just poured their hearts and minds into it, and so did the supervisors. The entire school works towards this one bit, so I'm proud of that.
With theory of knowledge, Toddle is used for assessments. So we have 3 stages of exhibition: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and all those submissions are done on Toddle. Earlier, we never had a comprehensive platform like Toddle. So it was always just assessments and checking for plagiarism. With Toddle, it's gradually getting integrated with the learning, teaching and learning. So it's playing a far bigger role than what an app would be doing earlier.
What's interesting about it is a lot of the feedback and to and fro between the teachers and students, and as a parent being able to see that interaction, because eventually what you want is to minimize your own involvement and to see that your child is driving his or her own learning. And to see that interaction and to be able to see that it is happening, that is what is rewarding.
It allows me to do away with the transactional conversations. It's not like I'm checking it every day, but you know, those conversations after a child comes back from school, exhausted, like did the assessment come in, what do you have due, all that transactional conversation is gone. And I think then that allows that time to be used better to have a more meaningful engagement, like how I can support my kid better at home.